Hi everyone, welcome to Beauty First in 10. Today we're going to go through cruise fashion outfits, and I am going on my first ever Disney cruise. Now I've done Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Carnival, but I've never done Disney and I want to try it. Now it's just my husband and I, we don't have any children, and so I'm interested to see what the adult experience is like on the Disney ship. So we're going to go through some outfits from embarkation till you're back on the plane headed home, and I'll also give you some tips that I've picked up from watching probably way too many hundreds of YouTube videos about the ship and Disney cruise ships. So we'll go through those as well. Now we're going to start off with embarkation. Now for embarkation with Disney, you do sign up for a specific time. Now I was on midnight, the earliest day that I could do it, 12:01, I hit refresh, and I wound up in group 15. I was like, wait, how many other people are up at midnight checking in for their cruise? So what I found out is the more times you cruise with Disney, the more access you get and, status, and then you can actually check in 45 or 60 days early. So me checking in 30 days early, there was like a whole slew of people on that ship that had already checked in. So anyway, we're going to go through embarkation. Now, what I've previously done when I've gone on ships is I carry my luggage on. I just want to have access to my luggage right away. But lately it's been that you can't get into your room until 1:32, and then I'm stuck toting my luggage around. So this time we're actually going to check our luggage, and then we're going to be pool ready. The swimsuit I'm going to wear on embarkation, I'm going to make this an outfit, and I'm going to have all the outfits up here. Let me move over so we can kind of see this a little bit better. Now, I think it's important for embarkation to have a really comfortable swimsuit. So I have this one from Cupshe. This is a one-piece, and I think this will be a good suit. Now, I'm going to pair this with some black pants from IUGA. I did a haul on them. Really impressed with these pants. And then I'm also got this white cover up from Amazon. And so I'm going to have all of this. And then because we're going to have our luggage checked, then I need to have a bag. I am so in love with this Lily Pulitzer bag. I just think this is great. So this way I can carry on any items that I might need, sunscreen, sunglasses, anything that I'm going to need so that I have that handy. The other thing I'll mention is on the Disney cruise ships, especially the Wish, they have the Aqua Mouse. And I've heard there could be huge lines to do this kind of water coaster. I'm excited to do it, but I thought if we did it on embarkation when everyone is at the buffet and kind of busy doing things, then we might be able to just kind of slip on and get a ride in. So I think that'll be a really comfortable swimsuit to wear, kind of for travel and then also getting on and off the ship. Now, the other thing that they have is they do a big sail away party. It's kind of a big deal. So on every cruise ship you go on, they have a sail away party and, they kind of blow the horn. Sometimes there's a DJ. It's okay. My husband and I usually get a drink and we kind of watch the sunset more than anything else. But I've heard that the Disney sail away parties are a pretty big thing. So, because we're going to have to go and eat out of the buffet, so Disney has a buffet that's during the day and that goes until about 2 o'clock. But then they also have a kind of separate section where they have tacos, kind of like a Chipotle. They kind of have a burger place. They have some barbecue. They have sweet treats. They've got a kind of a section there. So at some point we're going to need to go eat. And so if I don't want to put that outfit back on or my swimsuit is wet because I went on the Aqua Mouse coaster, then I picked up this. So this is at White House Black Market and it's kind of this crochet with sequins. I'll bring it in so you can kind of see the sequins there. I just thought this paired with some sandals, and then I found the most adorable necklace. So this necklace, it even has a little mermaid right there. So I'm going to wear it with this necklace because it's so high. I think this necklace will really show well. This necklace was $9. I got this at Walmart, but it looks really high end. That's kind of the secret on cruises, to have high end looks, even if you're just trying to be comfortable. So I think this will be great for the sail away party, and then we can just go hit the buffet and kind of eat some lunch. Now for dinner, it depends on which dinner we're doing. So the way that Disney does dinner is buffet is closed. No buffet for dinner, although I'm kind of a big fan of buffet for dinner, but there's no buffet for dinner. So you do rotational dining. And so on our ship, there'll be a Marvel night, there'll be a Frozen night, and then there'll also be one that's called 1923. I think 1923 is probably kind of like the more dressy one. So for that one, I got this. This is a dress from White House Black Market that I just think will look perfect. And I'm going to pair that with this. So this purse was actually done by Aldo and Disney crossover, and it says life is a fairy tale. It's got the shoes, it's got some charms here. This one is really fun, and so I think this will be a good purse. Most of the time when I'm carrying around a purse at night, it's because of the shows. So that I can see better, I often will put on my glasses, and so it's nice to have something to put it in there, along with my room key and, anything else, my phone so I can scroll. Um, so I'm gonna have that for my night one. So this will be what we wear to the rotational dinner for 1923 and whatever show is that night. Now I will have all of these items, the whole outfit, from the shoes to the purse to everything, and I will link those in the description box down below. If you're not sure how to go there, you'll see after the title, it'll say more, click that. It'll bring up a little bit of a box and then hit more again, and that will bring up all the links. And I'd love it if you use my links. I do buy all these items with my own money, so it's always nice if you can help out my channel. Now on day 2, we're gonna be in Nassau, Bahamas, but we've actually decided to stay on the ship and not do a shore excursion. We've been to the Bahamas a number of times and the snorkeling is amazing. So if you haven't been, definitely check it out. But because we're only on a short cruise, we want to explore the Disney ship and kind of do all the things. I got this cute little skirt, and most of these outfits are from Cupshe. You'll see it kind of in the description box, but look at this little skirt. It's so cute. So I got a couple tops to pair with it so that I can kind of wear these around the ship for trivia and bingo and all kind of the things. So this one says summer. That one's super cute. And then the other one I like has a little bit of punch of color. And so it's this blue one here. Now I will say that I ordered this one and I got size medium, and this was actually an oversized shirt. So I can wear this kind of off the shoulder, or I can wear it both on. It's just a little bit bigger. I probably would have gone small. So if you're ordering, definitely just kind of size down in that one. Now that's going to be for the morning, but we are definitely hitting the pool. We're not going into Nassau, but that doesn't mean we're not going to go in the water. And I definitely want to do the Aqua Mouse coaster again. So I'm gonna bring this bag up onto the pool deck with me. This one is really great. This is $35. I got this at Walmart. It says Del Sol. And then for my pool look, I am so excited about this one. So I just got this. This is also from Cupshe. Oh my goodness, is that so cute? So it looks like it's a skirt, but then underneath it actually has a bikini, if you can kind of see that. So this is fully able to go in the water, buttons and all. And then the top that I got to go with it is this one from Cupshe. This just goes so perfect together. Now, I probably wouldn't wear that alone up to the pool deck, so I'll have a cover up. And I got this one recently. I bought a ton of stuff at Cupshe, so I got this cover up, and I just think this is really cute. It's kind of similar to this one, but you'll see this one later. So this has kind of the print on the bottom, this one, and then this actually ties around the neck. So I think you can easily throw this on if your swimsuit's still dry, and you probably could just go eat. But this one looks good even with a strapless bra. Now for dinner that night, we won't know where we're eating. So we'll just kind of assume that we're going to the Frozen one, because I'm most excited about the Frozen in 1923. I'm not really a Marvel person. I don't really know the characters. I'm sure it'll be fun, but I don't really know anything about it. I'm much more of like a traditional Disney person. But for dinner, I was gonna wear this kind of more casual dress. Now this one is also from Cupshe. So they have dresses, mini dresses, cover-ups, you name it, they have it. And if you name it, I bought it. But I just thought this one was really pretty. And I'm gonna pair it with the same shoes that I had on with the other dress for the previous night. And that is this Madden NYC shoes. These are $36 and they're actually comfortable. Now you could definitely go with just some black flats. I'm probably gonna bring my black Puma flats with me as well. They look dressy, but they're not as dressy as this. Sometimes it can be hard to walk around a ship with all the carpet and the stairs, depending on how much movement you're doing. But for dinner, I'm probably gonna wear this. Now Disney always does pirate night, and I'm anticipating that this would be pirate night. So we'll probably go to dinner, see our show, and then can go back to our stateroom for the pirate night party. And I've heard everybody dresses up for the pirate night. So I wanted to dress up, but like not actually put on like a pirate costume. I think that's just a little too much. But I had this black and white striped dress and I thought, well, this will work. So I'm probably gonna get some accessories on Amazon. Once I fully style this, I'll do like a little short so you can kind of just see what I wore so that you can go pirate night light as well. But I'm assuming that's what we're gonna wear for pirate night. And my husband's still trying to figure out what he's gonna wear. He wants to wear a minimal, but also participate. Now, I also have heard that Disney gives you a pirate night headband. So it's a red handband with Mickey ears on it, and he's got kind of a bandana on it. So know that you will get one accessory that you can add to your outfit. Now for day 3, we're gonna be on Disney's private island, which is called Castaway Cay. Now we're gonna be approaching and we can get off, I think it's usually around like 9 or 10 a.m. So I'm gonna wear this cute little outfit while we're coming into port, go get breakfast. And also too, keep in mind that room service is 100% free. Anything everything you order, which does not happen on any other cruise line right now. And that's a good day to take advantage of it, because that way you can have your breakfast and then get off the ship. You don't have to kind of go through the hassle, because everyone is going to be at the breakfast buffet at the same time. So if there was a day to do room service for breakfast, this is probably it. But how cute is this little dress? Now, I will say I got this in a size medium, which does fit, but it is not a one that I have a ton of room in as far as in the arms. If you're in between sizes, I would definitely recommend sizing up rather than sizing down. But it's got kind of these cute little buttons. And I will say I do not need a purse to go to breakfast, but I have this purse. So it's a lobster purse, and it's got like a little shell on the top. And I just think that would look really cute with this. This is from Altered State, and I am definitely bringing this. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to be wearing it, but I can't not have my lobster purse with me. So this one might be something that I take to dinner tonight, but this is super cute. I probably don't need one for room service in my room or at the breakfast buffet, but you know, I gotta have options. On Disney's private island, there's a tram system that will take you to the different beaches. There is a family beach, and then there's the adults beach that's called Serenity Bay. Now, all the videos that I have seen of Serenity Bay, sounds like it's not a pretty section of beach. It looked like there was a lot of seaweed. It was kind of small. It's kind of far away from everything. So I think I'm actually going to go to the family beach, which, you know, not having kids, I'm hoping that's a good decision. But they also have a ton of snorkeling. There's also characters walking around. So there's lots of things to do. So I am going to bring a cover up, and I have this one, which I am so excited to wear. So this is also from Cupshe, and it's got these little sides with the arms, and then it's got kind of the very dramatic V in the middle. And then this is lined up until like kind of here, and then it's unlined. So this should still be nice and lightweight. Then for my bikini I'm going to wear on that day, I have this one. I just think this one is so cute. I love anything that has ties. I just really think that's cute. And this one does have pretty good bum coverage. I try to always get either like classic or modern. I don't like super cheeky. That's not where I'm at right now. I'm not 18, so that's not a good choice for me. And then I got the matching bikini. Now, one of the things with Cupshe that's really nice is that you can order different sizes. So you can get the top in one size and the bottom in another if you're different. So sometimes I get medium for up top and I'll get small on the bottom. In this one, I did medium for both, and that was still a good choice. But it's nice to know. And also too, so I was talking to my niece, and she had bought some items and she had to return them. And she was telling me about the great return experience she had. There's no hassle, there's no restocking fee, there's no shipping fee. I feel like nowadays it's like you order online and they're like, oh, you want to return it? That's going to cost you. It's going to cost you like $10. I'm like, I spent 20 bucks on the item. I don't want to spend $10. Or they'll be like $50 stocking fee. So it's nice that you can actually return things with no hassle. They'll just send you a shipping label. You send it back in a box, or I think she said she put it in a manila envelope, and it worked great anyway. But this is the bikini I'm going to wear. So this way we can kind of walk around. Now, one of the things that I'm going to bring with me is a rash guard. Now, I have a lot of problems where I'm snorkeling and then my back will burn. And even if I put sunscreen on, I'm Irish, so putting sunscreen on is like, you know, the sun just laughs at it. So I got a rash guard, and this is by Time and True, and this was very reasonably priced. I got size medium, and so it's a zipper the whole way up. So I can be in my bathing suit, and then when we go snorkeling, I can just kind of zip this up. Now, on Disney's private island, they have a 22-acre snorkeling lagoon, and they have little buoys that are above objects. So the one I saw was like a Dumbo ride vehicle, and so they've purposely sunk objects to kind of encourage the fish to be around there. So if you see a buoy in the water, then directly underneath that is going to be some kind of Disney object. Now, the problem is it is 22 acres, so there's no way you're going to see all of them. So just kind of target a little bit area, but I've heard that it's really pretty. You can see a lot of fish. So definitely will need my cover up so that I don't burn, because I think I'm probably going to be out there a couple times. The other thing too is you can bring your own snorkel gear on board, and we always do that. That way we don't have to rent and pay huge fees. We can snorkel wherever we want to. So if you have snorkeling equipment, definitely bring it on board. Now, on Disney's private island, they do serve you lunch, but you can go back to the boat. I'm kind of undecided. We'll kind of see how we're feeling about whether we want to go back to the boat and just kind of hang out there for a little while and then come back to the island. So I always like to have extra swimsuits, because you don't want to get into swimsuits that's wet. And I find that it takes forever on the cruise ship for swimsuits to dry. So I generally like to bring some extra ones. So I have this one. This is just a comfortable bikini to wear. So I like the little detail. The color looks really good. And then it's got this tie here, and then you have kind of the same little hook there in the front. So this is just a nice, comfortable swimsuit to wear. Again, I like that you can get the different sizing. And so this one would be one I might change into. We're going to go back to the ship before we go back on the island, and that way I have a fresh swimsuit to wear, especially if we're going to walk around at this point. You know, they have a little post office and a little walking trail. You can also get pictures with all the characters and kind of tour the island on a bike. So I might bring this one for a second round, just so I have a fresh swimsuit to kind of do other activities. Dinner that night will be on one of the rotational dinings, just like we are before. So two options for outfits. One is this one. So this is a cover up, but also totally 100% a dress. Same as the other one that I showed and the white one that I wore on the private island. But I also know myself, and sometimes I just get tired of wearing dresses on the cruise ship and I just want to relax. Now, if I decide to go the pants right, I'm still going to be dressed up. And so I would wear this one. So this is so cute. It's got these little starfish, and you can wear this. You don't have to wear anything underneath it. I got size small, and that was a good fit for me. And this is from Amazon. So I have kind of these black dress pants. I actually got these at Walmart. This is like their pipe pant. And I could just easily pair this with a nice pair of sandals and be good to go. And this has nice wide legs. So this will be really just comfortable to wear. But I might also go, you know, I do want to wear a dress again. And in which case I would wear this one. I like this one because it's got suns and waves and all kinds of colors. So it's really pretty, and I think it really kind of fits a cruise. Now, on one of the nights, we'll usually go back to our room after the show and after dinner, and we'll change back into swimsuits, and then we like to hit the hot tub and just kind of relax. So I brought one more swimsuit because really you can't have enough on a Caribbean vacation. So I got this one. This is also from Cupshe. It is adorable. So basically you have this little tank top, and then you also have a matching bottom that has the same green color. So the same green ties. But I saw this one and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to order this. This is so cute. And this is one where I did get a difference. So I got small on the bottom and I got medium up top, and both sizes fit really well. And I'm going to pair this with this cute bracelet. So I got this bracelet for Walmart. It was like $9, but I think it goes really nicely with, you know, kind of the green here. So I'll bring it in so you can kind of just see it. But yeah, for $9, great plastic jewelry, good to go. And then I would pair this one so that I'm not just wearing the bikini bottom. So this already looks like kind of a crop tank. So I'd probably wear that. And then I'd wear this little skirt. This skirt is from Amazon. I got this in size medium originally. And medium is really kind of size 4 to 6, which is not my idea of medium, just to be clear. I had to send it back and I had to get a large just so I had a little bit of room, because I'm going to be on a cruise and I'm going to need extra room at the end of the cruise. I thought this one was really cute. I'll bring that in so you can kind of see the print. But I think that goes really well with the tank top with the green trim on it. That will be my extra outfit if we go up to a hot tub night. On day 4, we have to disembark and say bye to our Disney Wish trip. So I have this cute little outfit from Altered State. So it's got this, and then it also has a matching pair of shorts with cute little starfish on the bottom. So I'm going to wear this. It's going to be hot when we get off, and I know how it usually goes. You got to get your luggage and find a cab, and you're out there, and it's hot in Florida. I want to make sure I'm wearing something nice and breathable and comfortable. Now, I'd love to hear in the comments if anybody else has done a Disney cruise, especially if you did it without children, because I'm still kind of wondering if this cruise is really meant for us. Now, don't get me wrong, we go to Disney all the time. We have an annual pass. Like, we're definitely big Disney fans. But again, like I said, I'm not really into Marvel, and I don't have any kids. So I'm interested to see if it's still a good experience for us. So when I get back from the cruise, I'll definitely give you guys another video, and I'll give you tips and tricks if you're an adult that's traveling without children, so that you can figure out all the best places to go. I know that there's a bunch of different pools in an adult area, so I'm excited to explore that. But I've also heard that the pool area in general, even in the family section, is really nice. They play first run movies. There's also a movie theater on the ship that plays a lot of movies. I'm definitely excited to check out this ship and everything that it has to offer, but it is really expensive. So I want to know, A, was the money worth it? Because it is so much more than any other ship. And is it made for adults? And can you still have fun even if you don't have kids? So when I get back, I will download all that information for you. And I'll also tell you what I actually did wear and kind of show you some of the looks that I wore on the cruise ship. Love it if you enjoyed this video to give it a like, and consider subscribing to become part of the Beauty First in 10 family. I do beauty and fashion. I'm doing a lot of traveling this summer, so there'll be a lot of travel videos. I'd love to hear where you guys are traveling this summer. Give me any ideas. I'm looking at going to Serbia and then Italy, potentially Iceland. So those are kind of on my docket right now, but would love to hear what everybody else is planning to do as well. And I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.